Good morning, Ron, and good morning, everyone. It is Friday, June 26th. Here's what's happening. The death toll is rising after two major back-to-back earthquakes struck Venezuela on Wednesday. At least 188 people are dead, with that number expected to continue to rise as many remain trapped under the rubble of collapsed homes and buildings. Venezuelan President Delcy Rodriguez has declared a state of emergency. Bishop Pablo Modesto Gonzalez of the Diocese of La Guaira told Vatican News that most of his city is without electricity and many walls in the local seminary have collapsed. Elsewhere in the country, Archbishop Raul Biord of Caracas told Vatican News that several parishes in the cities have opened their doors to people who lost their homes so they could spend the night in parish churches. Archbishop Luis Marin de San Martin, the papal almoner, has announced they are donating 100,000 euros for humanitarian efforts. President Trump and House Speaker Mike Johnson had a meeting at the White House Thursday night. Afterwards, Johnson said he and Trump talked about members of the House Freedom Caucus, saying they will oppose any procedural rules until the Save America Voting ID Act passes, effectively stopping all business in the U.S. House.
We're on exactly the same page. He wants to ensure that we stop any blockade in the House. Congress has work to do, and that's what we're going to do.
After his meeting with Johnson, Trump indicated he agrees with Johnson and posted, quote, House Republicans should unify and stop voting down rules or threatening to do so, adding no more grandstanding, please. On Wednesday, Trump said he would not sign a bipartisan housing bill until the Senate Save America Act was passed. Johnson now says Congress will send the bill to Trump to sign, but didn't specify when. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled in favor of the Trump administration's restrictive asylum policies that were strongly opposed by the American bishops. One ruling allows the ending of temporary protected status for Syrians and Haitians who can now be deported. The other allows the government to turn away asylum seekers at the border. In a statement to EWTN News, Anna Gallagher, the executive director of Catholic Legal Immigration Network, said, as Catholics, quote, we believe in a God who weeps for our suffering, who is concerned for the fall of the sparrow, for the least of these. And the jury is still out and in the second day of deliberations in the trial of Jonathan Rinderknecht, the man accused of starting the Palisades fire. News Nation's Nancy Liu is in Los Angeles with more.
For now, there are no indications that this jury is even close to a verdict in this case, with the panel considering nearly 2 weeks of testimony and evidence.
The defense says there is no witnesses who say Rinderknecht lit the fire, and he in fact did call 911 several times when the fire broke out. The Palisades fire killed 12 people and destroyed thousands of homes. Deliberations resumed this morning. I'm Matthew Handley and Ron Finn. That is the news this morning.